What if I told you that one of the most electrifying wide receivers in NFL history had a life journey filled with twists, controversies, and moments that would leave you speechless? Randy Moss wasn't just a player who caught passes. He defined a generation of football with his extraordinary talent and undeniable charisma. From high school stardom to facing daunting challenges, his story is one of resilience and ambition. Are you ready to explore the incredible highs and the shocking lows of a true legend? Let's dive into the real story behind Randy Moss. Randy Moss wasn't just another athlete at DuPont High School. He was a force of nature. With a remarkable blend of size, speed, and raw talent, he quickly emerged as a star across multiple sports. His electrifying performances on the football field caught everyone's attention, making headlines week after week. By leading his team to back-to-back state championships, he wasn't merely participating. He was dominating. Coaches from top colleges flocked to watch him play, recognizing the potential of a player who could change the game. The basketball court showcased his agility while the track team revealed his breakneck speed. Moss's prowess in athletics earned him scholarship offers from prestigious universities, all eager to sign this once-in-a-generation talent. His high school career wasn't just about winning. It was a preview of the colossal impact he would have in the world of sports and beyond. It was evident that greatness was on the horizon, yet the path ahead wouldn't be without its obstacles. Randy Moss's journey was far from smooth, even after achieving great success in high school. Despite his prodigious talent, an unexpected twist emerged when he committed to the prestigious Notre Dame. Just as he was set to step onto the big stage, a series of violent incidents unfolded, culminating in his offer being suddenly rescinded. This shocking turn of events sent shockwaves through the football community and left Moss grappling with uncertainty. With nowhere to turn, the young athlete found himself at a crossroads, battling feelings of anger and disappointment. To many, this could have been the end of a promising career, but not for Moss. Instead of succumbing to this setback, he would boldly navigate the turbulent waters ahead. Facing the realities of his situation, he struggled for direction but maintained his resolve to prove himself. Understanding that he needed to reclaim his path, Moss made an unexpected decision. He transferred to Florida State University. This move was seen as a chance to start anew, but fate had other plans. A probation violation quickly threw him into another spiral, leading to yet another bout of trouble. This time, behind bars, he pondered his choices and the consequences of his actions as the weight of disappointment bore down on him. But here's where things take a surprising turn. Rather than giving in to despair, Moss chose to rise from the ashes of his turbulent past. He redirected his determination toward a comeback, ultimately transferring to Marshall University. This opportunity would become his canvas for redemption. With a fierce hunger to prove critics wrong and showcase his undeniable talent, Moss was about to burst back onto the scene in a way that would leave everyone in awe. But what awaited him in the world of college football would be nothing short of extraordinary. After facing the fallout from his missed opportunity at Notre Dame, Randy Moss's journey took a tumultuous turn. With his dreams hanging in the balance, he found himself at the center of a personal crisis. However, life has a strange way of presenting second chances to those who persevere. On the brink of giving up, Moss made a pivotal decision. He transferred to Marshall University, a school not widely recognized for football but known for giving players like him an opportunity to shine. His arrival at Marshall marked a turning point, not just for him but for the program itself. Moss quickly adapted to his new surroundings, showcasing his unmatched speed and remarkable catching ability. He stole the spotlight, consistently making jaw-dropping plays that would go on to redefine college football. His first season was nothing short of legendary. He emerged as a top receiver, breaking records and earning accolades that reignited hope for his future in the sport. What's most fascinating is how Marshall became the perfect backdrop for his redemption story. Playing alongside talented teammates, Moss transformed from a troubled youth into an unstoppable force on the field. He not only excelled individually, but also uplifted his team to unprecedented heights, leading them to a standout season. Yet, beneath this athletic brilliance lay a player battling inner demons and lingering doubts. Questions about his past lingered, but instead of letting them define him, Moss channeled his energy into the game. Each catch, each touchdown, became a testament to his resilience and determination to carve out a future for himself. And just when it seemed like every shadow of his past was fading away, Moss left a mark that would have college scouts buzzing in teams charting his ascent. His spectacular performances put him firmly back on the radar, and soon, a new chapter was just around the corner. But before we reveal what happened next, consider this. Could one person's journey from setback to stardom truly encapsulate the spirit of resilience? Let's dive deeper into how Randy Moss prepared to conquer the professional world that awaited him. Randy Moss's time at Marshall University wasn't just significant, it was transformative. After switching from Florida State, he quickly stepped onto the field and made his presence known. During his first season, he became a sensation, setting the record for touchdown catches by a freshman. His ability to stretch the field with explosive speed and remarkable leaping ability transformed the way coaches approached offensive game plans. Notably, he became a national figure, and college football fans couldn't help but be captivated by his electrifying plays. In just 2 seasons with the Thundering Herd, Moss racked up an astonishing 28 touchdowns, breaking various records and solidifying his reputation as one of the most dynamic players in college football history. He earned numerous accolades, including being a consensus All-American and winning the prestigious Biletnikoff Award for the best receiver in the nation. More than just numbers, Moss's performances were often jaw-dropping. He made routine catches look like magic, leaving defenders in the dust with his agility. His ability to entertain and dominate drew comparisons to legends of the past, as fans eagerly filled stadiums to witness his brilliance firsthand. But this wasn't just about individual accolades. Moss led Marshall to an undefeated season in 1999, further solidifying his legacy in college football lore. These transformative years established him as a player who could redefine positions and elevate the game itself. By the end of his college career, Randy Moss had not only secured his own legacy, but also instilled a sense of excitement around the receiver position that the NFL hadn't seen in years. But his journey was far from over, as whispers about his potential at the professional level began to intensify. The world was about to see just how big an impact he would make on the NFL stage. Randy Moss's journey to the NFL was anything but conventional. In 1998, the anticipation around the NFL draft was electric, but Moss's controversial past cast a long shadow over his talent. While teams were aware of his dynamic skill set, they were equally cautious due to his history. High school incidents and off-field dramas made executives think twice. Despite the hesitation, the Minnesota Vikings saw something special. With the 21st pick, they decided to take a gamble that would reshape not just their franchise but the entire league. And what happened next would change the game forever. Moss stepped onto the field wearing a Vikings jersey, ready to unleash a style of play that was previously unseen. From the get-go, he turned heads. As the season progressed, it became clear that Randy was not just another rookie. He was a force of nature. Week after week, he made jaw-dropping catches that left defenders bewildered and fans electrified. His 1998 rookie season saw him reel in a mind-boggling 69 receptions for over 1,300 yards and, astonishingly, 10 touchdowns. These weren't just numbers, they were the beginnings of a legend. But his entry into the NFL wasn't just about stats, it was about attitude. With a flair for the dramatic, Moss brought an unprecedented excitement to the field. His signature end zone celebrations, the moon dance included, became iconic, illustrating his playful yet fierce competition style. The combination of his extraordinary talent and personality captivated audiences and cemented his status as a must-watch player. But his rookie success wasn't solely based on his raw skills. Behind the scenes, he faced the dual pressure of proving doubters wrong while dealing with personal issues that continued to linger. Moss's entry into the NFL marked just the beginning of a career packed with triumph, but also fraught with challenges. And as he broke records and expectations, the question lingered. Could Randy keep this momentum going amid his tumultuous reputation? Immediate stardom when Randy Moss stepped onto the field for the Minnesota Vikings in 1998, he didn't just arrive, he exploded. The anticipation surrounding his debut was palpable, and he quickly became the centerpiece of a high-octane offense. Moss set the stage ablaze by catching a staggering 69 passes for 1,313 yards and an eye-popping 17 touchdowns. Those numbers alone would have cemented the status of any rookie, but Moss did it with a flair and finesse that was simply unmatched. He wasn't just playing the game, he was redefining how wide receivers operated. Fans were left in awe as he kicked off the season with an unbelievable performance, scoring 2 touchdowns in his very first game. He became known for his acrobatic catches and the iconic mossing, a term coined to describe him out-jumping defenders to snatch the ball mid-air. Every time he was on the field, it felt like magic was about to unravel, and defenders were left scrambling. But that wasn't all. The explosive combination of Moss' size and speed turned him into an unstoppable force, and he quickly made a name for himself by torching defenses across the league. Critics who had previously questioned his character and commitment were silenced as he delivered jaw-dropping touchdowns week after week. He was a game-changer in every sense of the word. As the season progressed, the Vikings and their new star became must-watch TV. Moss wasn't merely contributing. He was rewriting the record books. His presence forced opposing coaches to rethink their defensive strategies. Fans everywhere were glued to their screens, knowing they were witnessing something special. With accolades and attention pouring in, the rookie didn't just find stardom, he thrived in it. The NFL world couldn't get enough of him, and as the season wound down, it was crystal clear, Randy Moss was ready to take this league by storm. But his story was only just beginning, and what followed next would be filled with ups, downs, and unforgettable moments that would solidify his place in the history of the game. While Randy Moss dazzled crowds with his on-field abilities, his career was also marked by a series of controversies that often overshadowed his talent. From infamous sideline outbursts to confrontations with coaches and teammates, his temper sometimes got the best of him. One notable incident occurred in 2002 when he was fined for a dramatic display during a game, where he simulated a mooning of the opposing fans. This shocking act drew criticism, sparking debates about his professionalism and respect for the game. But that wasn't the only time Moss found himself in hot water. His struggles with authority and a notorious streak of bad boy behavior sometimes raised eyebrows. During his tenure with the Oakland Raiders, he was involved in a contentious dispute with the team's management, leading to his eventual trade back to New England. Moss's tumultuous relationship with coaches, including a notable public spat with Bill Belichick, added another layer of intrigue to his already complex narrative. Critics questioned if Moss's superstar status and talent were enough to outweigh the distractions he brought to the team dynamic. Yet, through it all, his performance on the field remained extraordinary. But just when you thought you had seen it all, Moss continues to surprise fans and critics alike with his unpredictable nature, proving that his story is far from straightforward. How did he manage to transcend these controversies and still secure a place in football history? Stay tuned, because the next chapter of Oakley's saga might just blow your mind. As Randy Moss hung up his cleats for the final time, he left behind a legacy that transcended just numbers and accolades. With 1,000 career receptions and an astonishing 156 touchdown catches, Moss redefined the position of wide receiver in the NFL. His ability to stretch the field and make impossible catches helped change the way offenses were constructed. After a brief return to the NFL with the San Francisco 49ers in 2012, Moss officially retired, but his influence on the game continued to resonate. He transitioned seamlessly into broadcasting, where his insightful analysis and charismatic personality captured the attention of fans and analysts alike. But it wasn't just in the booth that Moss was impacting the world of football. He remained a mentor to young athletes, encouraging them to embrace their talent while staying grounded. His enshrinement in the Pro Football Hall of Fame in 2018 brought his tumultuous journey full circle. As he delivered his acceptance speech, Moss reflected on his past struggles and triumphs, ensuring his message of perseverance resonated with those who admired him. Yet, despite his accolades and Hall of Fame status, the discussion surrounding Moss frequently touched upon his earlier controversies. His history instigated debates on the nature of talent, accountability, and whether raw ability should always overshadow past transgressions. Ultimately, Randy Moss stands as a figure who merged brilliance with resilience. His story serves as a reminder that greatness comes with challenges, and it's how one rises from those challenges that truly defines them. The impact of Randy Moss on the game of football is undeniable, as he remains an enduring subject of discussion long after his last play. Whether through his electrifying performances, candid interviews, or mentor-like presence, Moss's legacy is securely etched in the annals of NFL history.